Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Good morning. Hey, Buck Cherry Lover. Good to see you actually here this morning. Hooray. How's everybody doing today? What day is it? Is it hump day? It's hump day. Oh, yay. We made it to hump day. Good morning. I was going to try and put some makeup on. And then I decided I was just going to put my glasses on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody? What did you guys think of Turtle Island last night? Put a 1 in the chat if you watched it. Oh, God. Thank you, Misunderstood. Good morning. Hey, Chatty Jen. Hey, Pittsburgh Nurse. Helena. Zach Jackson. Good to see you guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Oh, okay. We got some. Heck yeah. There you guys are. It was actually fun. I really enjoyed Turtle Island last night. Thank you. Misunderstood. I'm watching the replay. I can't hang. I fall asleep every time. I know, right? It's really late. And, yeah. You thought it was crazy? I did too, how it flip-flopped into like a complete opposite. Like it started out as people going after one direction and then it like completely did a 360. And I thought that was fascinating. And then the whole chat was so confused. They're like, oh my God, where's all these people hating on truth coming from? And I'm like, well, it's kind of strategy. If you think about it, it was kind of a good move on their end. If, you know, they're trying to play the game and they want a different person to win. I love when it does that. It makes it fun. Me too. And that's the whole purpose of the game, really, is to shake it up and so that you can't really predict it or control it. So that was the fun part of it. And that's kind of how it was made to be. Well, that's how I've tried to make it to be since I've been around. But yeah, so last night we had to kick only. And oh boy, did we do some kicking. Possibly going to be on season 52 of Survivor. So this is really cool. I've been applying for Survivor for 12 years. Finally got a call back. What? I'm going to need to know your secret because Dolly wants to be on that too. And if you get on, you got to tell us how you did it so we can replicate and get Dolly up there too. That's too cool. I love that. Awesome. I'm super excited for you, Zach. I hope you get up there. Last I saw Survivor, I thought they were on like episode 50. So do they really do it like 2 seasons in advance? I didn't know that. That is extra awesome. I've been watching Survivor for as long as I can remember. And it's just one of them cool game show type reality series. I can't talk this morning. But I got you. Thank you. They're on season 49 and shooting 50. See, I knew it. I knew it was like 2 seasons in advance. Really? That's wild. I didn't know they did it like that. But, yep. Everybody that I know has at least seen Survivor a handful of times or 1 season of it. Also, Big Brother is my thing too. I really think that Dolly would do amazing at Big Brother. But he, doesn't like the fact that you can't leave the house, and he said he would be a little claustrophobic, and I'm like, yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Zach. I'm excited for you. That's exciting news. I don't watch a bunch of TV. Yeah. I haven't watched TV for a long time. I usually watch shows or just keep YouTube on at all times, which is a little bit of what I need to not do anymore. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I've merged my real life with YouTube and I don't really like it. I miss like back in the day when I didn't even have a phone. When I was like 18 and I didn't even have a phone. I didn't really ever think that I would miss that time in my life, but I truly miss it sometimes. I wish I didn't have a phone addiction. I wish I didn't have a phone. I wish that time didn't go by so fast. And I don't know. I don't know how we got off on that tangent. It's like I need to swerve it back into the topic I was discussing. Turtle Island. So last night My coworker just pulled up, just blasting whatever song that is. So sorry, you guys, if you can hear it. But we lost, the first person that got evicted was in a card, and it was the lab, I believe. So the lab was first eliminated, and then we had Elevated Truth get saved after being cursed. And so basically he was up in points, and he was like actually becoming in that critical where it's like his numbers were matching somebody else's numbers. There was Hillbilly Crime that was actually up there in points. And right as that happened, Gracie, I think it was, got a card and freaking instant saved Elevated Truth. And I was just like, wow, seriously? It's like, you can't make this shit up. I was telling a story the other day, and I was like, my car broke down as a teen and I had to walk home, no cell phone, right? The good old days, yeah. Yeah. I miss the fact of like communication was more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not cherished, but, like you couldn't text somebody or DM them in Facebook and then see that they're online checking into their favorite Chick-fil-A or something. It's like, it was like you had to call them on their house phone and then wait for them to call you back at some point. And it may not be, you know, today, it may not be tomorrow. And then you had to sit around thinking like, well, why isn't this person calling instead of now, when you're like, okay, well, I see they're at Chick-fil-A looking at their phone, texting and checking into the app, but yet they're not responding to me. Like, it's just, it's a completely different time. The game changer cards are great. Thank you. Yeah, and I've kind of moved those around a little bit just to kind of make it work, but we've always had those same type of game changer cards. I just really like it to where it just gets shaken up, like the whole game just gets all discombobulated, especially when somebody that's playing has the balls to play. A lot of times the players don't want to ruffle feathers, so even if they're like on truth side, I'm using truth as an example, but like even if they're on truth side, they don't have the nerve to make a big move and like take out Mab. I guess he's against Mab all of a sudden, but I like it when the players don't care and they just kind of just do what they want to do because it's a game, and ultimately one player can win. And so yeah, that makes it a lot more fun, because then the other side gets all amped up and then they start playing harder, and then it actually becomes an actual game. Whereas to now, it really feels like a kumbaya session. Like, it feels like people are just trying to make each other happy, and like we're all bonding together. And ultimately it's like, hey guys, excuse me, it's definitely still a game, and only one person can win. So you might not want to bring all of your favorite friends to the island, because, you know, ultimately you're gonna have to be picked over them. And like Truth learned last season, they could possibly win and you would be second. So, but then again, Dumpling learned too. She helped to vote on her good friend at the time, Huntress, and Huntress ended up winning because I think Dumpling stepped back. But that's neither here nor there. And yeah, it's a game. There's one person that wins. We don't give out participation trophies. Sometimes second and third place do get, you know what's funny, Rhonda, you just said that you love my lipstick. And this is my story, okay? Last night, I was powering down from Turtle Island, because every single time that we do Turtle Island, I'm like amped up. But so I have to like de-escalate myself. And I found this little baggie that had my makeup that I had put aside, because I just have too much makeup, so I didn't want to like overdo it, so I put some to the side. And I found a bag that had like lipstick in it that I hadn't seen in a really long time. And I'm pretty sure I had already even turned the light off. I don't know what the heck I was doing, but I'm like, I want to try this lipstick because I think it was one of the ones that Short Legs had sent me a while back, and I never really wore it or tried it on, and I had found it in my little bag. So I put it out on, and come to find out it's purple. Like, not just like a lilac, like a glossy purple. It is purple. And so I'm like, let me go brush my teeth, you know, like actually go to bed. And I go in there and I'm like, holy Barney, like I'm literally purple lips and everything in the middle of the night. And I'm like, okay. So I had to like try and scrub it off because I'm not going to sleep. Like usually it's really funny. I have this thing, and I've done it since I was like in 8th grade. We had sleepovers, you know, with their little girlfriends or whatever, and we would all, you know, get made up before we would go to bed for the sleepover. And every time that, you know, it would be discussed, I would be like, well, in case there's a fire and we have to get rescued by firefighters, you know, it's always good to have your lips on. So Dolly comes in last night into the room and was like, do you have purple lipstick on? This is before I washed it off. I had to rewind the story a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, you know, in case the firefighters. And he's looking at me like, what? But so then I had to, of course, brush my teeth and take it off. It does not come off. Like, I literally have stained lips. This is not the color purple that it was, but I'm stained. So it's not actually a lipstick. It's just a stain from the lipstick that I had tried on last night. That was a long story short. But yeah, anyways, you get it. So here's my notebook from last night. And it's too funny. Granny's watching flew over to the next episode. So Granny's watching is actually safe from the next episode. And then the following episode, she's back. But there's that. Julie Skolnick was eliminated, and she's funny as heck. I was sad about that. So there's my first page. The lab was eliminated. Julie Skolnick was eliminated. Here is, you see how Mab had, I think this was like 6. And so then somebody erased all the kicks. So all of his kicks got erased. Jinkies was up there. She got saved by Short Legs, so she was okay compared to some others that weren't okay. But down here is Mel, and then we had Truth, who was cursed and then became safe, and Hillbilly Crime. Of course, there's 25 there, so 25 plus whatever this is. So clearly they were out. What am I doing? Why is this like this? And, let's see. Who else is there? There's a bunch of people still in the game. So, I had Kramit, 2 to save Kramit. Granny's watching. Alex, the gamer. And, Jenny, Jen. I think I had another page. I did. No, I didn't. Deception Detective is one of my favorites. He got some to kick. Yeah, but that was it, basically. So, we had Hillbilly Crime, Julie Skolnick, and the lab. We got to say goodbye to. It was like, adios, senoras. And, oh my god, that was the end of episode, jeez, 9, 8, whatever episode that was. I think it was 8. I have to double check because that's important now, because I have Granny's coming back on episode 10. So she's the one that didn't want to play. So that was funny because you're on Turtle Island. So anyways, that was fun. I'm glad everybody actually was enjoyable and I had a good time. So now what? What do you guys want to talk about? True crime. What, oh my god, there was a case that I wanted to discuss on Dolly's and then we didn't get to because he was resting and whatnot and his meds and all that. And y'all are wild. Like, people just get so invested into other people on the internet, it's a little bit weird to me, and you have to excuse me, because I understand that people care and people are loyal fans, and that's actually part of why his channel thrives and why he's who he is. But I'm gonna start calling y'all about your husbands. Like, if your husband doesn't start chatting in my live stream today, Helena, I'm gonna call you in the middle of the night to make sure that he's still breathing, okay? I'm just saying, it's just weird to me. I'm never gonna get used to it. It's my real life, so it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be a jerk or like just sound like a complete asshole, but I'm like, y'all need to get a life, go tend to your own husband, touch grass. I don't know. Yeah, it was a lot, Rhonda. Like, calling me in the middle of the night and instructing me to take him to the hospital because he hasn't been live is just weird. It's not normal. And I get being somebody's loyal sub fan, just, you know, but tone it down a little bit. Like I said, I will be calling y'all's husbands, and I'm telling you, Helena, if your husband doesn't show up here in chat at some point today, I am going to call you up and make sure he's breathing. Like I said, it's just how we do now. Super fans. Several people, actually, Brittany. So, yeah. It's just, you know, the obsessionism. I don't know. That's how he's built his platform. I guess people really or maybe he should not schedule live. You know, he's always been like that. If he schedules a live and then just doesn't feel like it, he just leaves it there. I don't, like, see, look, David is here. Hello, David. Helena's husband is alive and well, everybody. We can breathe now. Yay. I don't mean to be a smartass. I really am, though. That's why a lot of people just don't like me, but that's okay. You know, I'm not for everybody. And that was a lot of why I was staying off of Dolly's channel, because it's like, I can't refrain. I can't not say, and my face most certainly doesn't have any chill. So, like, I would never play poker. I would never be somebody that would be assigned to meeting new people, and the first meeting would be like life or death, because I would literally be like, if I meet you the first time and you've got shit in your teeth, I would literally be like, ew. Like, I can't help it. It's my face. Right. I would let you know if there was something wrong. Trust and believe, if there was something wrong with my man, y'all would be the first to know after, you know, a 24-hour at least. Like, it is what it is. It's just what I signed up for. I have to keep telling myself that. Like, I knew I had to share him with the internet when I first, you know, got with him. So it's just like, it's somewhat something I'm used to and okay with, but at the same time, it's like every time that it occurs, it's more and more weird, like to a point where just, what are y'all gonna do in 10 years when, you know, we're out and decide to take a surprise honeymoon vacation or like whatever, and y'all are just gonna be like, oh my god, where did he go? And it's just weird. I can't help it. Like I said, good thing we don't have to call Helena and check on her husband, because he's alive and well, texting in the chat. But that's basically that. I was gonna put makeup on, but now I've got 8 minutes. We'll find you too. I know, Grandma, right? We'll find you, my pretties. Like, okay. Zach, I can only imagine if someone did that to me. I know, right? It's a little strange. But then again, at the same time, it's like a two-edged sword, because he's built his whole persona and image and has these fans because of who he is, and they all love him, and I love that. But at the same time, it's like that fine line in the middle of like what's cool and what's like way over the top, and there's just the fine line, and there's several that just jump over the line on a daily basis. It's just like, okay, yeah, that's enough. I'll be in the bushes so you can't call me. I'll find you. That's the one thing I'm good at, is finding bush people. What's weird about me is I can actually see who's commenting, and even if you make one comment now, see Grandma CC, I will know exactly who you are from here on out. Because I'm going to remember, you're the one that's in the bushes, so I'm going to go looking for you. Hair is gorgeous, PJ, my husband as well. Yay, good job, husband. And yeah, I need a haircut. My hair, I know I've told it a billion times. A lot of people ask me all the time, like, what do you do with your hair? I literally take a shower. I took a shower before Turtle Island yesterday. Usually it's after. And I go to sleep. I don't blow dry. It's like the most basic, most simple. That's probably why it looks flat all of the time. And I just look like I just have bedhead, because I just roll out the bed. And this is how I wake up. Like, this is how I woke up. Hello. I do have a refinishing. Let's see. There's my filter. Yeah. You know, how I woke up. But I can see I still have the ring around my lip because of that lipstick. I can't stand it. I was scrubbing too. It was like just to a point where my lips were going to be stupid dry. And so I'm like, all right, I guess it's not coming off. I guess these are my lips now. I mean, what do you do? I'm with you, needing a haircut soon. Mine's about the same length and it's driving me crazy. Yeah, I get my hair stuck in things now. Like, what was I doing? I was closing my medicine bottle and my hair got stuck in it. And I'm like, maybe it's time. Thank you, Short Legs. Good morning. You love the color. The gray? You like the gray color? Because, I mean, I could do without the gray. It's like glitter highlights, right? I liked this color. That was like an auburn that I did. I might do that again. Maybe I might do more of the purple burgundy. Vaseline will take it off. Oh, okay. We have a women's group for Crash, for estimators. But yeah. I don't really like to talk job stuff because it's already enough as it is here at work. But yeah. All right. I got 4 minutes, you guys. I gotta run. Thank you so much for being here with me every morning. You guys are the best. And it's hump day. Try to be kind to somebody. I know it's difficult, but in real life, like person to person, please just try it. You'll feel better about yourself. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bicycle.